to present about the process of manufacturing the latex glove. So there are quite 40 main steps to manufacturing the latex glove.
Hi everyone, my name is my magical number is 10DLS19F2019. Today I am going to explain about the process of making latex gloves, and don't forget to watch the video until end to know the process of making latex gloves.
The first process of manufacturing the latex glove is tapping the tree. The latex is a white, milky liquid that comes from rubber trees, which is either from native or hybrid trees. Mostly, TG gets its latex from buying through the rubber market, while the remaining latex is from their own rubber plantation. The latex will be harvested from rubber trees when the tree's trunk is lowen, and also every day. After the rain has dropped during the rainy season, the latex is a natural product and it will coagulate easily. Therefore, it needs to be harvested from the rubber trees as soon as possible and then sent to TG factory to be manufactured. The second process of manufacturing the latex glove is formal cleaning. Before the latex can be processed to the coagulant dipping process into hand-shaped, the glove formers need to be cleaned before it can be used to form hand-shaped latex glove. The quality production of exam glove includes the environment of latex glove factory is clean. This also means glove formers must be cleaned to ensure there is no dirt or debris anywhere, because it will affect the final product to possibly have defects like holes. Firstly, glove former must be dipping into an acid bath and then rinsed with clean water. Secondly, an alkaline bath is used by dipping the glove formers in them to neutralize the acid and again rinsed with clean water. Lastly, an important step that is the glove formers are brushed to ensure the surface of the glove formers is consistent and eliminate pinholes on the latex glove after it forms. TG factory have multiple production lines that produce batches of disposable gloves. If there is any dirt or debris on the glove former, it can result in the manufacturer being forced to trash the entire batch of latex gloves. This reason shows the importance of glove formers that must be regularly inspected and cleaned before the models are dipped into coagulant tanks.
The third process is coagulant dipping. After the glove former is cleaned, it will be coated with coagulant and be dipped into the coagulant bath to help the latex mixture adhere to the formers and to help ensure the latex is distributed eventually. The gloves formers are dipped into the coagulant tank under TG workers' control to extract the protein from the previous glove dipping, and the dipping is done once every production cycle.
The fourth process is drying. Drying is one of the stations in the production process of latex glove manufacturing, whereby the coagulant converts the liquid latex film into a wet gel on the glove formers and will eventually travel through a series of ovens to dry the glove and end the coagulation process. In brief, it is a process of drying the glove from wet to ready-made glove.
The fifth process is latex dipping. Latex dipping is one of the stations in the production process of latex gloves manufacturing, and the tank is filled with compounded latex. A latex layer will be formed on the glove former after it goes through this tank. The thickness of the latex glove is determined at the coagulating and the dipping stage. The longer the time the glove former travels in the coagulant tank, the thicker the latex gloves will be formed. TG company will ensure that the latex glove they produce is high quality and safe to be used.
The process of sixth is leaching. This leaching stage can called as a pre-vulcanizing leaching. It also known as wet gel leaching. Residual chemicals and proteins on the surface of the glove are put into the leaching process to be removed after the drying of latex mixture. A longer leaching line can wash out latex proteins more effectually. Besides that, the water must be hot and fresh enough to make the proteins dissolve better. This step is a critical step to minimize the occurrence of latex sensitivity. The water temperature, process duration, and water exchange rate will affect the effectiveness of the process. Good leaching line can result in a good and quality latex glove.
The seventh process is beading. Beading is a process whereby up to dozen chemicals are added to help in next manufacturing process of latex gloves. The chemical added are antioxidant that prevents deterioration of the rubber molecules in the final product by heat, moisture and ozone. Chemical exfoliators are also added to help control to the next volatilization process.
The process of eighth is vulcanization. One of the discovery key in manufacturing rubber is the vulcanization process. It is a curing process in the production process of latex glove whereby the latex particles are modified by adding in accelerated chemicals to it. When all the materials are heated, sulfur atoms are chained with the rubber molecules to form a cross-link that gives strength and elasticity to the physical properties of the rubber. This process ensures the rubber will not be torn and melt easily.
The ninth process is post-leaching. This process is similar to the wet film leaching previously, but it is little different whereby it is carried out on the dry valicinated latex film. Therefore, it also known as a dry film leaching. Time and temperature is the most important element to ensure effectiveness in the process of water extraction. Latex gloves may be leaching up to 24 hours to ensure its effectiveness.
The process of tenth is slowly dipping. This stage is also known as wet even powdering. The slurry tank containing the concentrate solution can prevent latex glove from sticking in the tank. The slurry is also referred to as wet powder. The benefit of this powder is acting as preservation of the latex glove and to assist in the latex glove donning process. The TG company has followed the international method in the Pacific test whereby the latex glove will go through more ovens for further drying and additional rinsing cycles where the powder will be removed. The process of removing the powder is to avoid latex allergic reaction.
The 11th process is stripping. At this stage, the latex gloves are stripping from the glove formers. There are two types of methods which are manually or automatically stripping the latex gloves from the glove formers. TG latex examination gloves are stripped by fully automated stripping machine. By using this fully automated stripping machine, TG can increase the quality and the safety of the latex gloves they are produced. The latex gloves will be sent to the next phase of the latex glove manufacturing process for final drying.
The 12th process is tumbling. The tumbling process at latex glove manufacturing process is to remove excessive powder on the glove. The latex glove are putting into the commercial dryers to ensure that powder is more eventually distributed and excess powder can be removed.
The 13th process is powder free gloves. Powder-free gloves teaches technology to prevent thickness of gloves by avoiding powder usage completely by going through chlorination or polymer coating process. This is one of the important technology process in manufacturing latex gloves nowadays because most of the gloves makers are producing the latex gloves with powder-free. Top glove produce latex powder and powder-free gloves. Basically, the powder-free latex gloves are transformed from powder gloves when the powder is removed. Before the latex gloves dry, the powder helps the latex gloves give uniformity as well as to prevent the latex glove from molding together. The tackiness on the glove surface can be removed by rinsing the latex glove in water. Then it is placed into chlorine bath to transform the powder latex glove to powder-free latex glove. The gloves is done inside the process and is repeated also.
The 14th process of manufacturing the latex glove is quality control. TG carries out its quality control in Total Quality Management System. In Total Quality Management System, the process includes regular testing of raw materials, close monitoring the manufacturing process, continuous improvement on quality control, maintain regular quality control, comply with stringent quality standard, target for zero defects, good instructional labeling, efficient work standardization, continuous improvements in packaging and loading. Close monitoring of production process, tensile strength machine, innovative auto stripping system, visual hair pump test, watertight test, physical dimension test, protein test and powder test in their manufacturing process of latex glove. The visual hair pump test, watertight test, and physical dimension test will be carried out in this quality control stage, while the other tests will be carried out during each manufacturing process of the latex glove. The hair pump test serves to check for holes and visual defects in glove, while the watertight test serves to check for pinholes rate on the latex glove. Each country will have their own acceptable quality level (AQL) in allowing the company to export product to their country. For example, the companies that want export their glove to United States a 2.5 AQL in the watertight test or better. The physical dimension test is used to measure the dimension of the glove, whether to know the measurement does meet the inspection level of 4.0 that set in AQL.
The 15th process and also the final process is packaging. Packaging is the final stage in the manufacturing process of latex gloves. TG packs their latex gloves in the flat, efficient layer by layer to ease the dispensing of glove in order to avoid latex glove difficult to dispense from each glove later. This type of packaging method can reduce waste and make latex glove easier to take out from the box. For example, we can dispense tissue from a tissue box easily, and the idea is applied to latex box dispense. This layer technique is often used by all the glove manufacturers. Lastly, when all the production process are completely carried, the latex gloves will be kept in TG warehouse for labeling, and then they send their particular customer also. In addition, the latex gloves are also being exported to other country. Even the latex is safe to use, but we also have some precaution. For example, if you are allergic to latex, you look likely to have symptoms after touching the latex rubber. You can also have symptoms if you breathe in latex particles that are released into the air when someone relieves little glove. For an example, itching, skin redness, hives, or rash. And also take advantage of all latex allergy education and training provided by your employer and become familiar with the procedures for preventing latex allergy.
Appropriate bladder protection is necessary when handling infectious materials. If you choose latex glove, use powder-free glove with reduced protein content. After removing latex glove, wash hands with a mild soap and drying thoroughly. When wearing latex glove, do not use oil-based hand creams or lotions which can cause glove deterioration. The latex gloves are made of materials including cloth, kneaded or felted wool, leather, rubber, latex neoprene, silk and metal.
And the document we need is glove use information leaflet and also World Health Organization approval document.